and welcome to Frostbite League Week 3. My name is Ladias, and joining me on the commentary today is someone who needs zero introduction. Talk to him, Meiji.
Hi, I'm Meiji, another competitive OC player, and I'm here to commentate this is week 2 game?
This is week
Wait, is
3,
this week,
I just said
it week 2 on the stream! Oh
Does
my
it?
god. Yes, it does, I looked at it.
We're
Okay.
so professional.
Alright, well,
Anyway, do you
it's already
want to introduce our teams for today?
yeah, alright. Well, we've got a match against Manila and Melbourne. So introducing Manila, today we have Bread, Tiger, Punny, Zelf, Draco, and Nero. I would say they're quite a close-knit type of team, you know, pretty good friends with each other, have competitive experience with each other as well, you know. And I would like to say there's quite a lot of diversity in these weapons. You got shooters, you got your sloshers, you got your blasters, your stampers, your splatlings, and your crab, monkey of the jungle. You know, it's a well-rounded type of comp. You know, very close-knit kind of team. You know, I have high hopes for these teams. Gone 1-1 last week's game, week 2. It was a very close game, but hey, man, I want to see the comeback. I want to see a good game against Melbourne.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Melbourne, we have on our team Nex, A, Drago, Para, Ice Clear, and J Splat. Everyone is really hyped about the J Splat Zuka, and honestly, seeing it in their Jakarta match, it was kind of crazy. Melbourne has just done so well. They're currently 2-0. But yeah, both of these teams are quite strong. I would say a lot of teams kind of feel like these are the teams to beat. Would you say that, Meiji?
Yeah, I would pretty much agree with that. I would say these two in Auckland, I think, are the top 3 teams I would assume that everyone is kind of going for. They're at the top. It's mainly these 3 teams. I wouldn't doubt any other teams, obviously. Like, there is some hidden potential, but it's mainly these top 3 teams that are kind of contesting the top. But hey, we might see a change, especially when we roll into mid-season patch. That's going to happen around once the week 6 ends, I'm pretty sure. So that could even change things up for when we go into our qualifiers.
Finals, yeah. So this week, should we have a look at the maps that we'll be playing on today?
I think we should.
Yeah, so our map pool is Splatzone's Inkblot Art Academy, Splatzone's Umami Ruins, TC Hagglefish Market and Sturgeon Shipyard, Rainmaker Museum de Alfonsino, and Scorch Gorge, and Clam Blitz, Manta Maria, and Mako Mart. With our starting map this week being Rainmaker Humpback Pump Track, which was added this week. From week 4 onward, we've also added 2 more maps to each of the modes. So we're going to see a lot more varied maps from this week onward, which is very cool. Speaking of Rainmaker Humpback Pump Track, what do you think of this map?
Personally, it's one of my favorite Rainmaker maps because I'm a little rat. But I mean, I know this map is a little controversial between players. I have high hopes for the map. It's one of my favorites. I'm a Rainmaker one trick, but
Rainmaker one trick.
Yeah.
What is your favorite weapon to play on this map?
Apples? Well, is that a question? Okay, well, look at it. Look at this way, man. Another weapon I think has hidden potential, or 2 weapons, are Ballpoint and V-Tri-Slosher. Reason being, Toxic Mist on this map is a real pain in the ass to push through on the Rainmaker Choke. Absolutely horrible. It is so frustrating. But, I mean, hey, you got to abuse what you can abuse to win, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. If it wins you the game, it wins you the game, and wins are kind of what matters, I suppose, in a league like this. If you want to make those finals, you gotta do what you gotta do. What did you think of the 2 new maps that were added this season? So we had Barnacle and Dime, and we had Humpback Pump Track from 2.
I mean, Barnacle, I think, is an okay map. Like, I think what we put was it Splat Zones. I think we used for the map list.
We didn't actually add it because it wasn't voted to be too popular by the players.
Oh well, okay. General thoughts of the map. It's okay. Like, it does. It misses like really core map design element of please. Why isn't there a flank on the far left side, man? This map would have been almost perfect if you just had that there. It would have been awesome, but oh my god, the devs, oh, they disappoint me too much. Oh man, I mean, Humpback saying it's a similar thing. No inkable walls. There are so many chances to have inkable walls on this map, yet they don't include it.
Yeah. Did they
like,
change it at all from 2?
They extended the far right side of your spawn, like the little track area. They made that thicker. That was about it.
Yeah, because it feels like it hasn't changed, especially on zones. It just feels like the exact same map, apart from now they're spamming different specials into the zone. You know, actually not even because we still have Booyah Bomb.
We still have Booyah, we still have missiles. Same thing.
Oh,
hey, no Stingray though. Oh, God bless.
Well, even on zones, Stingray on Humpback wasn't that bad. But
yeah, I guess.
You
got V-Jet instead.
Oh, that's true. No. Alright, well, we're about to get into the game. So what kind of comps do you expect to see from the players, or do you hope you'll see from them?
Alright, we have...
Tacticooler?
Tacticooler, I mean, we could see a Tacticooler from Manila. There is a possibility. Judging by the players playing, maybe not. And I don't think any of these players play any Tacticooler weapons.
I think Bread plays Zap.
Bread plays that? Okay. Well, there is a possibility of Tacticooler. I am a very big fan of the Tacticooler comps. I've been trying it out recently. The gameplay of it feels nice. It's like, you can make your mistakes and you barely get punished for it. Like, you can go a little monkey brain, you know? Just run into the enemy team, get a trade, and it all works out. You're in the advantage every single time. Especially with Zap's Tacticooler output. You have that indefinitely.
Yeah. Well, Brett is playing today, so we might see a tactical comp. And I feel like tactical comps, especially players like Tiger and Punny, who like to go in a lot, it helps kind of like mitigate their mistakes, or if they do end up trading, then it ends up being a win in their favor, right? Because they respawn before the other team.
Yeah. I mean, also, if Nero ends up playing ballpoint, Tacticooler really benefits off having a recall special, so you can just jump back to the recall, usually in a safe spot. Even if you don't have stealth jumps, usually in a safe enough spot to be able to jump back in.
Do you think Neru would play the heavy deco there, the Kraken? Especially on this map, get through. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a possibility. It could be either or. Inkjet's also good for breaking through there as well, but Kraken's more of a brute force option.
Alright, well, we're about to see. Coming from Manila, we have the ballpoints and the NZAP. We have the Tacticooler comp. And on the other team, on Melbourne, who's in blue, they also have a ballpoint, and they have a dualies with the crab tank, which is pretty hype. I'll just quickly show you the abilities. Oh, hang on.
Quite a lot of stealth jump going on. About 5 players of stealth jump, pretty common ability. 2 object shredders coming out from Manila, but they do lose the pop in the end.
Yeah.
Melbourne ends up gaining ground quite quickly. Already having shots fired over the wall.
From mid, and he's flanking, but Drago is able to take him out. That's a very good early checkpoint from Melbourne. Or did they make the checkpoint? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. It was quite an early checkpoint, but they did also push back the defense quite quickly as well. So you have to shift the tempo shifts over onto the attacking side. Tiger's making a clear angle onto the right, clearing it out for the team to push in.
Picks off Drago. Punny picks off Para. Crab Tank from Ice Clear able to take out Tiger, but Punny did Punny Zipcaster take out the Crab Tank?
I think.
Is that what I saw?
Maybe.
All right, Punny, calm down.
Oh, Bomb ends up stopping the push, unfortunately.
Yeah, Naru taken out by the Rainmaker pop. So it's just Tiger taking out Drago, taken out by Ice Clear. So that's the end of Manila's push. And it's kind of just a stalemate in mid right now.
Yeah, 41 is not the best score considering how short this map can be. I mean,
Mm.
if they had Toxic Mist, it would be good, but I mean, I'm a little bit of a Toxic Mist advocate on this map, as strange as it is, but uh, Rainmaker ends up going down pretty far into the spawn, actually. Tiger's
Tiger
probably going to
is
seek an opportunity to push it.
yeah, I'm taken out by Para though. I think Tiger was kind of like too far by themselves, so the team was respawning back in. And once again, we're in a stalemate in mid. Nice pick from Neru onto Drago with the Inkjet, taken out by Para in mid. Para fighting Tiger. Tiger wins the 1v1. Yeah, it's just back and forth at the moment.
This tactical comp is really. What's the
Oh,
word?
that's tactical.
It likes to keep up its tempo. As you can see, they're not really getting pushed back. Even if they're dying, they're coming in quick enough to keep their ground in mid. Seems a bit of a team fight going. A double kill on the Rainmaker. Para ends up flanking quite far behind. Ends up catching Punny out.
And taking out Tiger.
Ooh, this flank is seeming to be pretty good. Kind of failing to take it out. Stop Para in his tracks. There it looks like to be jumping. Oh, not jumping out.
Ooh, taken out and Punny as well. This is
a big double kill.
Oh, Tiger is able to take out Para, but taken out by the Rainmaker themselves. Ice Clear going in, forcing Bread back. Bread is forced to use Tactical Lid so he can feed to try and get the Rainmaker and stop this push. He gets it, so they're stalling. They're stalling Melbourne.
That's crazy. Did he drop a tactical for that? I think he did.
Yeah, he did. He dropped the tactical just to feed the Rainmaker to try and stop the push. Because otherwise, I feel like if he didn't get that pick, they would have the lead right now. But because of that, it sort of stopped Melbourne from pushing and enabled his team to get back in. So another really cool use of the tactical.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, tactical it lets you just feed yourself out, and you win with the trade every single time because you respawn quicker. Like you can do things like that just to stall out an objective, and it works. If you can even if you don't kill them, at least you push them back a bit.
Oh, Wipeout though. This might be Melbourne's opportunity. Ice Clear once again pushing through their choke. Crab Tank to try and force them back. Strikes as well. But Tiger dropping into mid, taking out A once again. Stopping the Rainmaker push. But meanwhile, 2 down on Manila. Neru's inkjetting. Brad able to take out one.
Trade.
Oh my god, I feel like the push is once again stopped because they're able to...
again.
They're able to flank the Rainmaker.
Yeah, classic Bread play. I mean, let's see if they can use this double object shredder to go for pop here. They're challenging Para on the right. A is trying to hold the Rainmaker shield. Ends up getting exploded.
Still anyone's game. Tiger taken out. Oh, Drago's taken out on the choke. So it's a 2. Oh no, it's just a huge stalemate in mid.
Yeah, it's humpback pump check for you. Oh, yeah. Looking like to be a big fight's breaking out. 2 go down on Melbourne. 3 go down on Melbourne.
Take out Punny.
That was shocking.
No, he was spotted. So I feel like this is going to be
just got to stall the Rainmaker here.
Ice Clear feeding, able to take out Bread, and that is game 1 going to Manila.
Manila might go spam this gorilla to help Manila. That's what I like to see in the chat.
Oh, is that what's happening in chat right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, well, I mean, as I said, tactical is very helpful on Rainmaker especially, same as TC. You can keep that tempo going as you advance into the enemy's base. You make a mistake, oh well. Well, you're back again anyway, so... Mistakes are made, but it doesn't really matter in the end.
So let's have a look at the counter picks they can pick once again. I'll go through them once again. We got Splatzone's Inkblot Art Academy, Umami Ruins, TC Hagglefish. I accidentally moved out of the maps. There we go. TC Hagglefish, Sturgeon Shipyard, Rainmaker Museum, Alfonsino, and Scorch Gorge, CB Manta Maria, and CB Mekomar. And I have been pinged, so that's in Plus server. I don't think we have the map just yet. We got no subs coming in. What map do you think they could pick?
Honestly, from Melbourne, knowing their team comps, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like maybe a little bit of Umami Zones or TC Haggle, just based off the playstyles and what comps they like to run with. Like, say
Hmm.
for on Melbourne, they do tend to run a lot of Crab Tank Splash kind of weapons, shooters, which
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
benefit on maps, especially like Umami on zones. Same can be said for Inkblot.
Oh,
Just
Hagglefish. Hagglefish and... Oh wait,
is
no,
it a
no.
Hagglefish?
No, it is Inkblot and Umami. I'm actually stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. On Hagglefish TC, also same thing could be said. There are so many good Crab Tank vantage points, but at the same time, the pick was a Haggle TC. I think it was chosen.
Haggle TC.
Hey,
They
I
must have heard us talking about
called
Haggle,
it
and then they're
yet
like,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good Crab Tank spots on this map, especially on the canopy or the far left side. Even with the, it makes Tri-Strike even more valuable on this map since the good Crab Tank spots are pretty condensed. It does also make Tri-Strike a valuable option on this map, just to get rid of the Crab Tank, get it out of position, delay its timer, all those sort of things, just so you can gain vantage and not lose so much space to a Hydra with, like Dapple fire rate for some reason.
I don't think we'll see Hydra, will we?
No, it's just, I was just saying, Crab Tank shoots like a Hydra, so.
Yeah, true. Oh, also, Despacito Toby says, can we get a happy birthday to Nex for yesterday, guys? Happy birthday, Nex, for yesterday. Happy
Happy birthday,
belated
next, my
birthday.
goat. My
Okay.
goat.
It was your birthday not so long ago, huh, Meiji? Was it
Yeah,
last
and,
week?
it was on the 10th, so exactly 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And it is, if I would like to say also, it is Oak's birthday today as well, so I
Happy
would just
birthday
like to
to
say,
Oak!
yeah, happy birthday. I mean, we got a lot of June babies in here.
Yeah, it's my
There's
birthday
always been.
tomorrow.
Oh my god. There's always June players born in June, I swear.
We're just cracked.
There's something a little suspicious about it. Anyways, we've got Tiger Bread, Punny and Neru coming out of Manila. There's J Splat, Para, Ice Clear, and A. Something out Drago on Melbourne.
Yeah, we might see Nex later on. But for now, you guys are going to witness the J Splatzuka once again, perhaps.
God bless J Splatzuka.
J Splatzuka.
Yeah.
And we're about to get into the game right now. So what do you think Melbourne needs to do this game to adapt from the last?
Honestly, just being able to punish the tactical. I mean, tactical is like to counter it. You just really need to advance as much as you can on their
Ooh,
downtime, like the minimal
Elita.
downtime. Oh, okay. E-leader coming out. I mean, it kind of makes sense in this map. Does do a
Respawn
good job of counting
Punisher.
ball point.
Mm.
Ooh, against tactical, doesn't do too much, but I mean, does something.
I
Well,
mean, if you're playing Elita without Respawn Punisher, it's a
ooh,
little sus.
there's a big double kill coming in from Melbourne. Coming out on the advance. I don't think do tactical are up yet. I can't see it.
I
Oh, they
don't
do
believe-
actually. Yeah, they
Oh, they
do.
do.
I had to look at the stream.
Yeah, looking at overhead, it's a little difficult to tell sometimes if a tacticooler has been placed because they all look like pinpricks from the top of the map.
And Tiger's
so
able
yeah.
to kill one and get someone to jump out. It was just very good for the starting push on Manila.
Yeah,
Looks
Manila's
like
looking to push now.
looks like we're gonna get the tactical on tower, or the end zap, I should say. Same thing. Managed to get a pick down on the stairs. Ice Clear is playing very aggressive here, trying to chase everyone out. He ends up
Well,
getting a pick onto Punny. It looks like they get reclaimed mid here from this tempo, even if it was a tactical or up.
Yeah, oh, nice pick from A onto Bread, so that's gonna stop the tacticooler. Tiger's taken out as well, Punny zipping in, punished. It's just Neru, and Neru able to take out one, but it's looking like Ice Clear might be able to get through this checkpoint quite freely. Never mind, commentator's curse, Para has to do it. There we go. they cleared the checkpoints.
Well, good clear checkpoint. And that is probably the biggest checkpoint of having to clear on this map. thing is you're
Absolutely.
having to face the enemy team directly on high ground, right in front of you. Yeah, it's not the easiest to push through. Yeah, but you see Tiger and Punny claiming mid, or trying to get Para out. J-Spot sets up on the canopy, probably having Chozukazoon. Gets taken out, unfortunately. Whale is coming out from Tiger, ends up dying to Ice Clear, unfortunately.
Oh,
We got a
Punny
Crab tank up
versus
top.
Crab.
Crab comes out victorious.
Yeah.
Hiding under the canopy for the Crab tag to drop. Ends up not finding a pick on Para. Para fights back. Yeah, the objective's on the other side of the map, so I'm not sure if the stream saw that. Well, yeah, we were gonna probably see Tactical come. Yep, Tactical drops down.
This
We're
is a
gonna
very, very, like, kind of stolen mid right now. Brett is, like, trying to push the tower, but is forced back. I feel like he's just trying to do it for passive special. Get that tactical going.
Yeah, it's honestly a valid play. Just tap the tower and it gives you, I think it's like, what, 3 special points per second or something like
A
that?
really weird spot for a crab tank,
Ooh,
and Punny's
big
able to
double
punish
kill.
that. Zipcaster onto A and taken out, and now it's a full wipe onto Melbourne. Manila's going to try and clear the checkpoint that Melbourne's already cleared, and hopefully get the lead. They're in their base right now. Neru Inkjet able to get any picks? I don't think so. But Brett and Para trade on the tower, and Manila hasn't quite got the lead. Tiger's forced to back up to take the tower and try and get the points they need for the lead, and there it is. Neru going in their base, and so is Punny. Tiger's pushing up again now. Brett's respawned. Yeah, it's... Melbourne is kind of struggling to get specials to get back in. They are able to take out 2 on Manila. Punny going in with Zipcaster once again. Para taken out by Tiger. Tiger able to take out Ice Clear. And that's a full wipe once again. Oh my
god.
Oh
the stagger.
my god.
Ooh, a bit rough. We'll have to see a last-ditch effort here from Melbourne to see if they can actually take claim of the tower.
They just have to run up the tower, and A's been taken out. It's 2 down. Para's going in, and that's a game over. That's game 2 going to Manila.
Ooh, yeah, that stagger towards the end. And honestly, like, just they were able to get picks. Someone ended up sharking, end up getting a pick on Melbourne, which really staggered them quite a lot. Couldn't really reclaim at the end on the tower. A bit snowbally as well. Yeah, momentum was kind of kept up, especially a tactical love really helps it.
Fist bump on the stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The goats. I didn't see who did it, but I mean,
Tiger and Bread.
Actual dynamic duo. I love to see it. I mean, being ex-teammates in guess what? The tacticaler team. Yeah, get it? Okay.
Yeah, but they're actually on a team together now, right?
Are they?
Yeah, with Ray and is it? Yeah. Bread, Tiger, Ray 41 or Rainsfield, and gosh, who's the last one? I'm having a derp moment. Biscuit. No, it's not Biscuit. Loose Goose, that's it. I thought you said Biscuit Cookie. I was so confused. Cookie is here, but you cannot hear him.
I was about to say, Biscuit is a bit of a retired player, no? I don't think he would be joining.
I think, aren't they all playing Valorant right now?
Yeah, they're all like Valorant gamers now.
Yeah, all of the Lime Soda players are all playing Valorant. I wonder if any of them will appear for the AUNZ Cup that just got announced the other day. Who's hyped for that, guys? I mean, obviously,
I would hope so.
obviously, you guys can't be more hyped for the AUNZ Cup than Frostbite League, but it can be a bit hyped.
we gotta shamelessly promote ourselves, you know how it is.
We're going to Zones Inkblot, and we're also having a sub from Melbourne. And I think, are we getting a sub from Manila as well?
No sub from Manila, it looks like, so it should be the same 4 players.
Alright, so it's looking like Melbourne Vortex is subbing.
They may be subbing Nex in, I believe.
Oh yeah, there's Nex. It's got Drago, Para, Nex, and A. And meanwhile, on Manila, we're gonna have Tiger, Bread, Punny, and Neru once again. Yeah, Manila is was very angry about losing last week, I suppose, and they're coming back with a vengeance.
I think they've realized the true potential Tactical has had recently. A little bit of a meta shift. Wouldn't say it's the complete dominant comp, but
No.
it is a very viable option now, I would say.
Especially not on zones. I don't think tactical comps are as strong. It's definitely more like crab tank centered, for sure. But I feel like tactical does have like a niche on Rainmaker. Maybe niche is too harsh a word for it, but it's an option then.
I mean, I'm a believer. I gotta say it. I've said it before. I said it again. I'm a Tactical believer, but it's the comp archetype I've had the most success with. I feel like so. Maybe there's a skill issue on my end. I don't work with crab tank, but I mean, oh well, it might be a skill issue.
Oh well, whatever works in the end.
Well, yeah, whatever you can win with.
Yeah, exactly. So you think we're gonna see Tactical from Manila on this map mode?
There's a possibility, but I reckon Brett is just gonna go splash. I would say.
Which one, the crab one or strikes?
Yeah, crab tank. I would say having a crab tank on top mid in this map is just way too valuable for lockout. So.
Absolutely. Well, we're going into the match right now. And we have... Oh, we have a Zap coming out still. They are bringing out the Tactical. I suppose if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Meanwhile, we have 2 splashes, a machine, and an E-liter coming from Melbourne, so this is looking like a comp you'd see from last patch. Let's see how the teams do. So we got Tiger and Para trade on left. Punny is taken out by Drago. So it is currently a 3 versus 2 in Melbourne's favor. Next able to take out Bread, fighting Neru. It's looking like the first zone cap. Oh, well, it already went to Manila, but it's looking like the first hold, major hold, is going to go to Melbourne. As I say that, yeah, Neru takes out a few with Inkjet. Punny is taken out by Nex though. Alright, Nex going crazy. Strikes into zone, able to stall the zone. A is watching, everyone is focusing down Brett. They do not want that Tactical. That being said though, yeah. Brett is the last one alive. His teammates came to save him and he's just backed up.
Oh well, I mean, I hope we see a good lockout here. We probably will see a crab tank coming up soon from Melbourne. I would hope so.
The Tactical is coming out from Manila and Inkjet, but Inkjet taken out. Was that by A?
It was either A or Drago. I mean, we're seeing a bit of a pincer down here, and Melbourne ends up getting
out onto Manila. They had 2 specials, but they just got taken out as soon as they used them, so they couldn't use them to the full potential.
Probably going to have to see another Inkjet farm from Neru here to be able to get back in. Punny ends up going down to Drago unfortunately. We're going to see Tactical farmed here has been dropped down.
Oh, here they go. They're going in once again. Next takes out Bread. Tiger's picked out on right side. Para is taken out by Punny, and Neru is focusing down A, forcing A to jump out. Nex is taken out by Punny on left zone, and Manila is able to take the zone once again, but not until Melbourne has pushed to 8. It's going to be very difficult, but that being said, Manila's already got through their penalty. Punny is taken out in Zipcaster once again, and Neru is in Inkjet.
Considering that Melbourne has quite a good lockout comp, it may be a little harder to get in, but once they get in, I reckon there's a good chance they could end up KOing.
That being said, 2 down on Manila.
Ooh, yeah, they might actually be able to get back in here. It looks like spot zones might just be their strong suit for this. Red ends up getting caught out by Drago on the bot side of the map. Look at A is going to have to be set up on top. We're going to have to get ready for the Manila's next push. They're just painting for their specials.
Mary's
standard
procedure. Out once again.
Fortunately, not looking too hot today. We like to see our ball points, but Bread fed in the middle of the map. Unlucky. The lockout's looking a bit too strong today. I mean, there's 3v3. There is a chance that they could come back. Honey looks to get one, but ends up going down and getting caught out. Only a few points left on the clock.
Neru and Tiger
looked to a chance, and yeah,
that's
not
the game
looking too
going to
good.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Not looking too good as they KO.
Yeah, not looking too good for Manila, I mean. Okay.
Like, they were kind of just forced to rush in at the end, and then you had Tiger and Neru going from different sides of the zone, trying to cap them both at the same time, and they just didn't have the time. Yeah.
No.
I think, Neru just kept getting caught out by the E-liter as soon as they had Inkjet, so they weren't able to use it. And then Brad was using Tacticooler, and I feel like the team wasn't quite making use of Tacticooler either. Maybe the positioning of the cooler?
Might have been. I mean, Red did go for a bit of a dive by themselves. Didn't really end up going too well, and I feel like that might have lost any potential they would have had to recap the zone there, unfortunately.
The map has already been picked for the next game. Do you want to know what it is?
Oh, what is it?
CB Mako Mart.
What? That's crazy.
Who, for a tactical comp, who would have guessed going to Clan Blitz, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just gotta do anything but dodge playing it on spot zones.
I mean, they do have 2 Rainmaker maps they could pick from still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have picked Rainmaker Museum or Scorch Gorge. And I feel like Rainmaker Scorch Gorge would be pretty good for Tacticooler. Maybe not so much Museum, but they both have the backliner and the ball points, or E-liter, so maybe not as much of a pick. Oh, okay.
Right, well, looking to see what comps Melbourne might pull out in Clan Blitz here. I imagine we're probably going to see another E-liter here. E-liter is a pretty strong pick on Mako, I would like to say. Think you can agree, Lodius, because E-liter player...
Yeah, hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Nah, this is nothing. No intention here whatsoever.
It's a little difficult on Clan Blitz, but I think it's manageable.
Considering it's Mako Mart, it can't be that bad.
Yeah, considering the goal isn't too far away from the right box, so you can throw clams in from right box, and you don't need to move up too far. I think E-liter is a decent pick, but you might want to see something that can push up a bit more, like Inkjet. Inkjet over the little snipe area is pretty strong on this map. Yeah, but I feel like if you want to play E-liter, it's definitely not the worst option to play it on this map mode.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there could be an even chance we'll see either E-liter or ballpoint. Still pretty strong options, but, I mean, let's be real. Still going to be dominated by quite a lot of crab tank shooters, you know, all that kind of stuff. Probably a Tacticooler, which, you know, Tactical doesn't really work well with an E-liter, which is why, you know, they don't play E-liter on Manila, so... I mean, ballpoint works pretty well for it, as I said before. Tacticooler plus recoil special. Very nice combo just for keeping your ground.
Do you think Neru might want to swap to Heavy Deco here for some Kraken cheese and Clan Blitz?
There's a possibility, but I feel like having a ballpoint on, like, capitalizing on, say, the snipe area on the left side while pushing to keep people out is probably a lot more value than just getting a Kraken in there and end up dying, so... I'd say it's quite a lot more valuable. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad pick, but I think I would rather see a ballpoint here if I was in their shoes.
Yeah. Well,
Especially with a Tacticooler.
We will see. We only have 15 seconds to left of player select time, so we'll be going into the match very shortly. What we have A, Nex, Parrot, and Drago from Melbourne. Do you think they'll change much up? You'll probably see the two splashes once again.
I probably would say so. Yeah, there's a chance you could see a Drago QR weapon here, but also it's probably going to be Stamper or Slosher. But there's a chance you could see a QR. What do we got? We have the Slosher. I like to say, and a Tri Slosher. Okay,
Twice
bit of a
Slosher coming out from Nex. Have seen him play that a fair bit on Mako Mart actually, so I'm not surprised there. But double
It's a good weapon
Slosher.
for claiming the little stack areas. It benefits quite well off the small area. Uh,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, next ends up going down to the force of Manila, who end up pushing really quickly, probably with a tactical of boosting their momentum. Yeah, they do have a tacticaler up. Bread's already in their spawn, trying to farm another one.
So's
Tiger goes to back
Tiger.
him up.
Tiger able to take out Drago and
Ooh.
A. And
Oh,
yeah,
Brett packs up Tiger's chip damage on the machine. They've got the basket open, trying to keep it open with a few clams. Not many clams in possession, though, unfortunately. Para ends up going down, which does give him a few more clams.
the Tiger has a few clams, so can extend the push. Yet there they are. And there was some on the right stack that spawned, so Brett has a few that he can push up with now as well. Punny had to go back and get some. Kind of the nature of early pushes on Clam Blitz, huh?
Yeah, I mean, basket was broken only like 30-40 seconds in, so it doesn't leave a lot of time for clams to spawn, so they end up getting wiped out, but they did push it to 29, which is enough to trigger full LDE. So, I mean, is anyone using LDE?
I'll double check. Power is using LD.
Para is using LDE. Okay. Bit of burst bomb spam. We all know burst bombs are quite annoying, so could be a bit of a turnaround. Maybe not enough. Next ends up going for a fight on two people. Does get caught out, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Punny able to take out Drago as well. Nex is able to respawn quite quickly though, and try and is forced to jump back out. It's looking like this lockout is very strong from Manila right now.
Yeah, have quite a nice hold, especially Stamper. Stamper's such a good weapon to hold. Both sloshes end up going down. Tiger is holding captive on the left side, keeping people out from dropping back into mid. Same as Nero on the right side. They've got quite a strong hold on mid here. We're gonna have to wait for some specials to come up. Unfortunately, A goes down.
Yeah, was Nero able to take out A with the ball point?
Don't think so.
Nex is able to take out two. Finally taking
big.
out Tiger and Neru. Flanking and did they notice Brad? Yes, Brad is taken out as well. This is Melbourne's chance to finally get a push of their own going. That being said, all of Manila has respawned and Para's taken out. They are all jumping the left stack. Next takes out Punny. Drago is fighting Neru and is able to survive the Inkjet. Tiger booyahing, trying to just get them off the right stack.
Yeah, I mean, they're struggling to keep their hold in mid as Tiger ends up trying to challenge. It does go down, unfortunately, but they do find a pick on Drago.
Para.
Oh, unlucky. The push didn't go too well, but I mean, they do have. I think they had Tacticooler up, so they should be able to make their way back in with a quick respawn. Shouldn't lose too much ground. Most of the map is still purple, blue, whatever that color is.
That being said, Tiger's able to take out Para and A, and flanking back around to try and get out Drago and Nex as well. It's just Nex left. Yeah, Machine goes kind of strong into a double slosher comp, possibly.
Yeah, it does have a good matchup into other sloshes. Does range out Try. At least Try is a re-slosh.
And it sloshes over the walls as well. It's very strong. Booyah to get them into the basket. I think Machine is very strong on this map for sure.
Got a zip coming up to help with Nero on the top. Nero is in there with an Inkjet to keep them out. They do have 7 clams. They could look to make a ball here. Does get caught up by A, unfortunately, before they could make a ball. Tiger ends up getting the trade back on Drago.
Able to get a few more points. They push from 29 to 23. So that is an extension to their push. But it's looking like this push is over. A has a power clam, but it's only 2 up on Melbourne versus the 3 on Manila. So they're still struggling to hold mid, and it's looking like it might be another opportunity for Manila to push soon.
Yeah, it looks like that to be. I mean, they do still have their hold in mid.
Yeah,
One
Nero
does
has
end up going
6.
down. Oh, they trade back 2, which ends up being positive for them. There's only one left, Drago. Let's see if they can be able to pincer him here. Brett just looks like to be farming another tactical. Good on him.
Oh, Nero misses the power clam!
Oh,
No! And now,
unlucky.
next, it's just Nero left. This is Melbourne's chance. They have a power clam. Nex is rushing their basket. Power rushing in.
Not too many
They were able
clams,
to
unfortunately.
They're able to
Unfortunately,
score.
they do not have many clams because they weren't able to hold mid for that long since it was overtime. They're going to have to just keep running in and feeding clams for them to have any chance of winning here. Para is
has
holding a decent amount of
5.
clams. He does fund his way into the basket to score a few in. He's still alive, actually.
Nex and A were taken out. It's just Drago. I don't know if they noticed Drago. Drago's extending it. He did get one clam in, but is taken out. And now Nex and A are just rushing in. A has clams. Tiger spots A. A isn't able to reach. And that is game 4 going to Manila.
Oh, seeing a clean 3-1 for Manila so far. They do look like they're on track to win, but I wouldn't lay any doubts on Melbourne just yet. I think they just need to find their right footing, the right solution to beating their comp. Since they seem to be running quite the same thing every game, they just need to find that right solution to end up beating. And also see a fist pump from Brett and Tiger yet again. Love to see it.
Do you think we'll be going to a Splat Zones map again?
I say there's a good chance. They did win on Spot Zones, so I would say there's a good chance we get Spot Zones picked again. Though,
Splat Zones Umami.
Can we have a look at the counter pick maps again? Let's see what they might go for. I mean, Spot Zones Umami might be quite the option here, but honestly, something like what was it, Museum? Did we play Museum Rainmaker? I don't think we did we?
No, we haven't played it yet.
Yeah, that was Humpback Rainmaker we played. Yeah, I think Museum Rainmaker could be a good option, especially with A's E-Leader. Quite the E-Leader map, though it is Rainmaker, so it is a little bit of a gamble. Don't know if you want to take it. What do you think, Lottie? You're the E-Leader player, you're the expert here.
Of all the... It's alright. Of all the museum maps, I think Rainmaker is the one you want E-Leader the least on. But that being said, Museum, you stand on plat and you have the entire mid to work with. You feel like you're in Splatoon 1 on Museum. It just very good E-Leader map. You have such free reign of the map. It's great. I don't know. I mean, if you force the E-Leader to use the Rainmaker, or to be the Rainmaker carrier, then it's not too bad. But
it's not the worst. It's just the pushing power is a little weaker, but the control you get over mid is undoubtedly quite nice to have. Very freeing. It just the E-Leader enables their team to have a lot more space to work with. Because if they're out in the open and mid and they go for a fight, the E-Leader's there to at least trade them, assuming they can hit their shots. But we love our E-Leader players, right, guys? They're so good. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness, it's so rude. I'm being bullied. Who do I go to on the staff to file a bullying complaint?
I think you can do it yourself.
I can do it myself. I'd rather not abuse my privileges. So we're still waiting on the pick right now. I've seen Melbourne debating either Umami Zones or Rainmaker Scorch. So let's see what they pick. Rainmaker Scorch, and they're having subs as well.
Scorch, ooh, quite the interesting choice. I mean, it could be. I don't know if they want to run an E-Leader here, so it might be the A drop for this game.
Oh, A is still in the lobby, so...
A's still in the lobby?
We'll see.
We're about to see who they choose up in here for. Gotta wait for 2 more people to join. Just one more now.
So next, we have Ice Clear joining in, and perhaps the J Splat as well.
Could possibly be. I mean...
It is!
Ooh, okay. We did see the J Spike clip, I think, for week 1 on the I think it was a quad kill. I do remember that one. That was goated clip.
It was a penta actually.
Oh, it was a
2 with
penta,
Zuka,
yeah.
and then 3 as they rushed the right side.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
hype.
Zuka is quite the nice option here. I mean, as much as it's a gamble special on this map, just for pushing through the first check, Zuka is pretty nice to have. I mean, to be fair, this is also a really strong tactical Rainmaker map, as I feel. So this is a little bit of a gamble. Is subbing in J-Splat on this map specifically worth the stronger tactical map? I mean, we'll find out soon.
Well, let's get some hype for the reverse sweep in the chat,
Hopefully.
please.
Hopefully. I wanna see. We always want to see a game 7. We always do. You know,
Absolutely.
always just makes things up more hype. I
We
mean,
want to see a Rainmaker museum.
see if we're about to see if Melbourne has figured out their footing, what they want to do to try and beat this new upcoming tactical comp.
And we're going
Looks like it's
into
battle
the
time
game.
already. Okay, that was quite quick weapon select. All right.
Perhaps they figured it out. Here we go, same comp from Manila as always, and we have ballpoint, splash, shot, and the doolies coming out from Melbourne.
Double cram tank on this map is pretty good. They do have double lethals plus fizzy on Melbourne, maybe to go for pop, though they do have more object shredder. Ooh.
Oh, they did get the pop.
Yeah, okay, not bad. It does
Oh, the
look like a
J.
mix-
Zuka gets the trade with Neru.
Already, goddamn. Okay. Looks like Ice Cliff's taking
Next is
40 of that. Let's go, Dex! Run! Run!
So
Oh my
Melbourne
God.
had a bit of a delayed wipe, so this is Manila's chance to pick up the Rainmaker. Punny is zip casting in, able to take out J Splat, going in with the Booyah Bomb. Ice Clear trades with Tiger. It's just A and Nex at the moment, 2v2ing Punny and Neru. A Inkjet takes out Punny. It's the Neru and A Inkjet 1v1.
Oh my god, I mean, they do look like it's a pretty even fight here. It could go anyone's way at the moment. Rainmaker does reset, which Manila has the advantage at mid, so it looks like they will be able to go for the pop here. J-Splat is painting, looks like for another Zuka. He does have it ready. They do see a crab tank come out from ice. We do end up seeing the Rainmaker die as well. Booyah bomb's
Oh,
thrown.
what a Booyah Bomb!
Oh.
Picks Ice Clear and forces J-Splat off the map. It is just A left. A is farming for Inkjet, but is forced to like back away from Punny.
He does look like to be trying to get the Inkjet punish the ballpoint for having Inkjet up. They do get a few more points, not quite the game-winning lead yet, but if they do manage to get a repop here, it could quite well be just a game-winning push. Do see a crab tank come out to stall, so they can not push any further up. Doesn't have the best angle in the world, but I mean, it's a crab tank nevertheless.
Do you think they're gonna reset the Rainmaker? It's
It does
very
look
close
like
to
to be that
resetting
way.
itself. But Brett is rushing it. Is able to pick it up, so the Rainmaker is going to stay there for a little bit longer. But it's just Tiger left. Tiger is fighting next, forced to pop Booyah Bomb, and is taken out. So now...
Not thrown at their feet, unfortunately, but I mean, Melbourne is able to reclaim mid here. We do see another crab tank car from Nex already, and an Inkjet. It looks like they're gonna have to crowd back. You end up getting one pick. Brett's going around for a flank on NZAP again. Doesn't look like they're aware. They do end up dying as well. Brett with his flanks keeps doing him, keep getting away with him somehow, but
Yeah, it keeps saving Manila matches, honestly. Especially remember Rainmaker Humpback.
yeah, it
Able
did
to
save them the
stall.
game there. I mean, I'm surprised he's ended up to get away with it, especially on Zap, but oh well, we're about to see Melbourne actually do pick up the Rainmaker again. J-Splat ends up going down to 3 individual people. They're a bit of an awkward angle here for Nex holding the Rainmaker. Looks like he's just going to try and stall it as much as possible. Maybe try and get a pick.
It's
It
just
doesn't look
Next left, trying to stall the Rainmaker.
Doesn't look
But
like he's
I
going
feel
to be too
like-
hopeful.
No, the longer you hold on to enemy, the more special points the enemy gets, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you hold on to the Rainmaker, the more the enemy gets, rather. So it's just gonna let Manila get in harder when they get the Rainmaker back. You know what I mean? That being said, Neru's taken out, so is Tiger, and it's just Punny and Brett left. They have a bit of control on the right side. Next able to get through the checkpoint, but taken out. But it is a 3v4 right now. J-Splat takes out one, is popped to the Rainmaker. Punny flanks on A and Ice Clear, and is Manila's once again.
Looks like they're going to be able to maybe make the game-winning push here. They do have the checkpoint broken already, so there is little they have to do.
They did push it to 43, so there's a little bit of a further push. Punny is trying to go after A, takes out A, so gonna stop that Inkjet from being able to stop them. But double with the J-Spatzuka, and Neru's just running it to 11. While
maybe there is a bit of a game-winning push now.
They have to, I feel like they have to knock out now. Or at least get onto
close to it.
Yeah, get onto the podium before for the win.
Yeah, that choke there on Scorched Gorge here is really hard to push through. I mean, it's just a slope with a bunch of people on high ground looking at you. It's quite hard. They do have 2 people down now.
Oh, and A is taken out by Tiger. It's just Ice Clear in mid. Nex is isn't trying to pop the Rainmaker. I don't think. Yeah, that's the game. That's going to Manila.
Looks like Melbourne was not really able to find what worked against the tactical comp, but hey, I would say both teams played pretty well. My bad, bit of a mix up of my words.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna see a fist bump, please? Please.
No fist bump.
Oh man, we love our fist bumps. Come on.
Oh, we have an instant replay. Is this the pick from Punny onto A to stop the... Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on. Punny was going in there. You don't see this from the overhead cams. Onto the crab tank as well? Oh no. That was kind of crazy though. Let's go, Punny.
That was kind of a nice highlight for coming up from Punny.
So we have Manila joining their team chat. Do you want to go for the post-game interview?
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let's go.
We're gonna get the people in here. Oh, Claudius is left. It's just me. Hi, guys.
Let's cook.
Hello, team.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
You guys left me. What?
Well, you can join their chat.
And time
I thought they were joining us.
No, we joined
we
them.
can't.
Oh.
We're literally banned.
Ooh,
Yeah.
banned or good?
Okay.
Alright, so how are you guys feeling after that match?
Pog.
Good.
Getting sleepy.
Very good.
Let's go.
Funny.
So
I think-
you lost
I think it's nap
last
time.
week.
We didn't talk about that.
We don't
No, we
talk
didn't.
about
We
that,
didn't.
I wasn't
no.
there, so it didn't
What was
happen.
last week? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fair
I went to the doctor. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Doesn't count.
Fair enough.
We had to prepare for this match, so we could fall on them and give them the smoke like that.
Yeah.
Practice, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Give the L to Elborn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Smell boring.
Smell boring.
Okay.
They smell this really
You better not lose in like qualifiers in Melbourne.
No,
makes it.
no,
You
no,
better
no,
not
Yeah,
lose
no,
so.
no, that'd be awkward.
Lose? That's not in my vocabulary.
Yeah, Brad 100% win rate.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
get language of origin
literally.
for lose? I've literally never heard that word in my life.
Well,
Same.
What? No,
So about that interview.
Also, cool, yeah.
So what was your kind of thinking for going with the tactical comp?
Funny time.
It was a mistake. But I was supposed to play Splash, but then Enzak was beside it.
And
It
Zach
helps
is just
with,
like it helps with Jet. Like,
We've been playing it
Yeah,
in
no problem.
scrims, and it helps us play a lot faster, because Bread just like
Also-
poops out tacticals.
It also allows me and Punny to be monkey brain.
yeah, exactly. We just get to run
Yeah.
them down, and we just get kills.
Yeah.
And it's like Jet is absolutely broken right now, and so the only counter to it is to make the deaths, like the kills that gets invalidated by Cooler.
Yeah.
And Brett is insanely good at just cracking them out everywhere.
ins-
This guy's getting like
Like-
7
Yeah.
coolers a game.
Bro was getting 7 coolers a game, yeah.
Like, yeah, he
Yeah.
did every game. He got like 6 or 7.
I'm even gonna lie. How are you getting that many tacticals, Brad? You're still like flanking so many times and getting away with it. It's actually crazy.
I'm different like that.
Yeah. Also,
You got the
It's actually built
believe
different.
believe in horoscopes.
Yeah.
Believe in horoscopes.
Yeah, believe in
I did my horoscopes yesterday. My friend did them, and my interpretation of it was play ballpoint because I've been trying to play heavy, and Manila have been like, stop playing heavy, play BT. And the horoscope said to stop being stubborn and listen to other people's opinions.
Yes,
So,
Horoscope was
I had to
actually
do
the
BT.
animated set.
Looks like it worked out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger. I know when we were commentating in week 1, you were given a chat GPT prompt. I was just wondering if you have one today that you would like to read
I
out.
don't, but I might just
Give us about 1 minute, and we'll have one.
I don't have a
Draco-
ChatGPT.
In a
Oh, do you-
sensational,
Oh, we have one. We have
dominance,
one.
The Manila Blizzard
Where
asserts
is
their
it?
unwavering supremacy in the world of Splatoon by decisively defeating the Melbourne Vortex with an astounding 4-1 scoreline. From the opening match, the Manila Blizzard showcased unparalleled teamwork, remarkable strategic maneuvers, and extraordinary individual performances. Their relentless ink coverage and aggressive playstyle left the Melbourne Vortex scrambling to find a foothold in the game, ultimately rendering the efforts futile.
Wow. Round of applause.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other questions you want to ask them, Meiji, before you head out?
Do you guys think there's any other teams that you might be a little bit looking out for? You know?
No.
A
No?
Shitland
No?
Avalanche.
I
Shitland
forgot.
Avalanche.
Nah, we can't.
Avalanche.
Nah, we can't see through all the smoke. Come on now.
Looking after the New Zealand Rush. Wait, wrong tournament.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you all for the for great games, firstly, and second of all for joining us in this commentary booth. For the interview. We are gonna take a short break now, but at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we have our second week 3 match, Auckland Avalanche versus the Sydney Cyclones, and we'll have
pronounced that name
Micah. What did I pronounce wrong?
You pronounced the name wrong as Shitland Avalanche.
Oh
okay.
god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second Avalanche.
We have Micah and Quill on the comms, so I hope you all look forward to it. And I hope the games are just as good as this set against Melbourne and Manila. Alright. See you all later on.
Thank you, guys.